30 seconds are coming around now. A lot of time has been wasted here by Vitality, and as grenades are flying over to hopefully get rid of the Mew Jammers, that means that the X-Cars can now pop off. Will create a small opening as flashbangs come over as well. As Cactus that is now completely blind. Will need some support from his teammates, but the question will be, is he going to be receiving it? He's stuck between a rock and a hard place here. He's not going to be able to pick up the very first one as P4 strikes back. It's a 2-on-3 situation with just 7 seconds left on the clock now. They need to get that diffuser down, but Slabin is just putting it down on the ground now. It's Shinka that has an opportunity to try and cancel it out. It gets the down, but needs to get the second kill as well. He's far away. It's a one-on-one post-plant situation now. One is injured. He knows that, confirms it. Now he needs to find the very last one. The rep pings are coming in. He knows they're out of position, but Sleben wins the gunfight nonetheless. And that is the very first round going towards Secret. Starting off with a missed drone, somehow still turned around as they knew exactly what these Vitality players were.
He managed to dance around the lockers.
Yeah, he needs to continue dancing here because grenades are out to come around the corner. They have it. Keenan picks up the very first, and that leaves only 30 seconds left. It is not a lot of time. There's still smoke canisters on the board. There's still yokais right in place. They know exactly where this push is going to be coming from, and that means that Secret needs to go for the kills here. They cannot afford to just go for the plan. 20 seconds and still counting down. Packball has that diffuser, but he's currently not inside the lockers. I believe he might be going over towards the other side of it. No, not actually. It's going to be Sleben that just goes down. It's a deep plant in the corner, but Packball needs to go off. There's 5 seconds on the clock. It's just Cactus, but he does get hunted down. He's not allowed to go for the Yokai player, and it's Secret that yet again wins the round, even with the amount of, well, denial that was available here for Vitality.
Still have those secondary hard breach gadgets in the hands of Packball. However, a lot of time has been wasted. 20 seconds still left on the clock, and the wall is just about to get open. They need to rush in, but look at that. The smoke still has one of the smoke canister. This should be just enough time. Rice getting 1 kill onto Gumphy, getting traded out right immediately. 4-3 right now. The defense of the advantage definitely in the hands of Vitality. Piper gets taken out as well. Only Sleben getting injured, so Kendrick finds himself in a 1v2. Does not have the diffuser. Time is run out. So this is 4-1's one round in the hands of Vitality. They finally managed to win that round in open area. So Secret, and now the fact that they've got rid of that Mew Jammer allows them to gain a little bit of more information on where these last players of Vitality are. Yellow Ping is coming out. Packball goes for the swing and picks up the kill onto Cactus. Now Shinka's lost his last smoke canister. Gomfi still rappelling on those windows, denying a lot of information, a lot of rotation possibilities. Packball getting a kill onto Shinka, leaves Rise in a 1v3 situation. Little to no HP to play with, but it's Gomfi to pick up the last kill. So another round coming out for Secret.
They need to be in stock. They need to be in Kento and Janitor. They cannot be on the site directly, and this gives Keenan a way to actually go for it. A plant's coming down with the cover of the smoke as P4 is just holding tightly. Doesn't know that he's currently being pushed slightly by Keenan, and there's 45 seconds left on the clock. It's a good play here from Secret. Quickly played. They're outside again. The diffuser is on the board, and it's just up to Cactus now in a 1-on-4 situation with just the clock ticking down. Secret that gets that very final kill, and it's them that will be picking up yet another round here. He's not over-aggressing, he's playing this smartly. They need this second round. And Shinka's holding a very close angle here as well. There's not really an entrance that Secret feels comfortable going through. Argus cams are being deployed for the dead players to watch. They need to figure out if the side is safe to go through, and as they surely get the call now, no one is directly onto the side. It's 13 seconds left, and P4 taking yet another gunfight. Gomfi goes down. It's only up to Packball now. He swings around the corner, but he's not able to win the gunfight on Shinka, and that means that Vitality is going to be able to pick up their second round here on back. Actually holds this hatch because they need to come back into the side at some point, and you might be able to just catch off the rotations as a result. Now, the first gunfights are starting to emerge here on the main stairs. Gomfi is playing close around the corner near the actual elevator here as the hatch does get opened up. He's playing quite closely here. The drop comes through, and that's a free kill, and the diffuser dropped in the middle of the elevator. That means they now need to go for that, but there's not enough time left. It's Rise trying his best here to go for the gunfights every single where he can, but not going to be able to reign in supreme with Secret that win the round and put themselves up to 5 here on Bang.
Planting is gone with the loss of the Evilized. Gomfi taking a lot of damage as well, but it's Kendra to win the gunfight from Bryce, so the Buck now eliminated. That means the Buck was on the top 4 control, so they no longer have top 4 control to hold off a plant after he's done it.
Keenan, a very important angle right here. Knows one is right across that double door. They need to go in soon. 15 seconds. The camera does get taken out, but the player is still out there. Misses the opportunity for the kills. However, P4 wins that gunfight. The plant now will be emerging, and it's only up to Kendru now in a 1-on-4 situation. He hops down from the top of square, gets the first kill. No, he does not. It's Bibu that picks it up, and it's Vitality that will strike back.
They can hold on to this long hallway right now and deny entry for a few attackers to hold up these longer lines aside, hold the crossfires could be huge. But Bibo taking out Keenan and with a grenade here, quite used as you see for the players of Vitality. They're now able to go for the plan. Cactus going for the plan, but Rice to pick up one onto Sleben 2. Pepperl, however, gets injured, so it's a 1v4 situation for Kendrew. It's been taken out through the rotation hole right there, so one more round on the board for the players of Vitality.
You can lock off that one player there, but it won't matter unless you have the opening onto the actual side. The smoke canisters are being moved around now. 15 seconds. There is a player stuck inside of the vault. The nitros and the grenades are going out, and Shinka picks up a very first kill. But as the timer ticks out, they are nowhere near a position to plant just yet. Cactus needs to jump in the window before it gets a kill, but Cactus does go down, and with that, it will be the round for Team Secret, and it will be Team Secret that will reach map point.
Now have top 4 control. We see Rice busy with some reconstructing of the CEO lounge. Some lines as sight as P4 is also being taken out. We saw Sleben take a little bit of damage, but Advantage definitely in the side of Secret, but they've also lost Packpool.
Yeah, starting to look like this might be the end here for Vitality on the side of Bank. But it's looking like it might be coming back as well. 24 seconds left though. There's not much time. It's a 3-on-3. It should be an all-explosive entry onto the side, and as Cactus does open up, but it's going to be the flank of Kendrew that might prove to be detrimental. He swings around the corner, but he does get picked up. It's Bibu with a very important kill. 10 seconds left. They need to dig in deep to go for the plant, and as Keenan does pick up, or does get picked up, it's only up to Cactus to get this plant down now. Whilst Gomfy tries to deny, he fails to do so as Rice picks him up with that C8, and that puts us up to 6-5.
The lines of sight trying to get a easy pick here. This time they have the sledge to open up that barricade, trying to get rid of the evil eye as well. Bibu here on a very off angle could pick some people off Secret, off guard, if he chooses to pick the gunfight at the right moment. Play is very exposed to that window, but it's actually the player with Cactus to walk in, drop the diffuser right onto the side. Sleben goes to low HP. Gomfy finds himself in a 1v4 situation, finds Bibu. Gets killed there as well. Sees the block right on his side, but misses the pistol shots. Gets the intro on one of them, but not enough. The plant was going down in the meantime as well, so unfortunately not enough that he could do right there. We're going into overtime.
The exact same right here as he goes aggressive with the flashbangs just raining in. It's a kill to come in on the side of Secret, but P4 quickly changes that one around. The diffuser has been dropped. It's another kill to come through as well. It's only up to Shinka now. Knows one is in the garage. One was all the way on the backside. Kendrew still manages to salvage the round here, but as they managed to get the player onto the blue stairs, suddenly it was a lot of panic on the side of Team Secret. One was to the upside down. He just didn't expect it to come back to bite him that much. Was looking to find a way to success, was looking to potentially go for a jump out later on, but as Gomfy does pick up the kill into Bibu now, it is starting to look like Secret is finally going to be able to find a way to lock off this map, this match, for now at least, with a one-map advantage as Rice gets picked up next. It's only up to Cactus now in a 1-on-5. He needs to clutch this, he needs to ace clutch this if he wants to make sure that Vitality stays into the map of Bank. As the Bank and the bomb has been found, it is Secret right now trying to wrap around the last man here on Vitality. The drops are coming through, the verticality is as well. Keenan picks up the very final kill, the good halves are coming out, and it is going to be Team Secret that leads this series with a 1-0 so far. She's had it for a while, even Thermite had the frag grenades for a while. It's just one of those sets that does get juggled around between all these single operators as it's a full-on execute to come through here on the side of Vitality. Managed to take quite a bit of control actually, but 2-on-2 is currently the score. It's Kendrew that did. Shinka is trying to hold off on a different kind of angle as well, and flashbangs are being tossed in. They want to pick up the box actually and go deep, and well, that is exactly what they're trying to do. Get right behind the vault hatch. That's going to be the first kill inbound for Vitality. Keenan, the one that's slapped inside the vault, needs to go through the door. Instead, the kills are attempted by Vitality, and successfully so. P4 gets it and locks out the round in the end. So
Packpool certainly on a lot lower HP, and he was trying to hold vertical lines of sight, but couldn't really do much from there on. A lot of players taking damage in the meantime, but Shinka and P4 to come out victorious. Keenan with the refrag onto P4 straight away here, but only 2 players on
back
the
alive
side.
Into the gunfight there. An impact grenade gets tossed out, and Shinka takes a small amount of damage, but it's not going to be enough to actually shut him out. The smoke grenade fades, and the first kill does come through, but the second one will not be, as Bibu, the man who got revived, is going to be able to lock it off there, and that's going to be a 2-0 for Vitality.
Not really getting a kill just yet, but just doing a lot of damage on the players of Secret. Bibu once again really quick.
No way. He didn't hear that. They didn't hear the Banshee. The Banshee just went off, and Bibu was about to go in. He's not going to be able to pick up the double kill, however, but the rest of Vitality is coming in quite close as well. Gomfy picks up the kill onto P4. Right, he will be given away, but the call that comes out from the Dokkaebi, and as the swing comes in, is the kill that comes as well. Kendrew is going to be able to shut him out as the phone continues to ring. And Shinka takes a small amount of damage. They need to find a kill on either the A or the B bomb site if they want to go for a plant later on.
Exactly. Shinka now on an off angle, waiting for Kendra to go for another one of those peeks that he used to do before. But just as Kendra was looking to go for a peek, Shinka actually hops off the desk. So Bruce now being used to deny line of sight, coming all the way from landing, and he picks up one kill onto Kendra. That doesn't enter the side. Shinka with a kill onto Slevin here. So it's a 2v1 situation. Keenan needs to find 2 kills and stop Cactus from going to the diffuser. And it goes out for the C4. C4 being not far enough.
Double kill!
It is far enough. Gets double kill with the C4 on the diffuser and the player protecting the diffuser. So that is the first round for Secret.
That position now where he can stop a plant from happening as the rest is slowly starting to come back around, but Rice just shuts him down. Packbull is now the man that needs to live. Packbull is now the man that needs to stop the plant, and as a smoke canister does get used, it slows Cactus down just slightly. 45 seconds on the clock. Gomfy gets a very first. That's Bibu locked out, but he instantly gets traded out as well as Rice. Now continuing to push. Doesn't spot out the head, but goes for a bunch of a pre-fired air. Fails to hit the shots. Is going to be able to be traded out. However, Cactus with yet another one. He's on such low HP, but continues to manage to wreak havoc on the side of Team Secret. And Kendra now inside of China. The last man standing right here for Team Secret needs to make sure that this plant does not happen. And Nitro gets popped to give some distraction out there, but as he returns fire, it is 9/19. His position is given away, and the plant goes through. They know there is no more Nitro. There is no more utility they could use to shut it down, and Shinka gets that very final kill. And what started out to be a potential push turned out to be a consistent stream of traits that come through.
Good control coming out from the players of Secret. So now able to hold on to the top of the main stairs a bit longer. Maybe doing some shots on Packbull, actually getting a kill, but being traded off right away by Gomfy. Kendra finds himself injured as well. Gomfy now on low HP gets taken out by P4, so a technical 1v2 situation for Keenan. This is very familiar terrain for him as he's found himself in a 1v2 situation right on that exact same spot before. However, this time he's probably able to pick up Kendra, so has some assistance to help him out to play that 2v2.
And I probably see that trail of blood in just a couple of seconds, and they will be aware that someone is down on about 20 HP. There's one more magnet left. There's 3 flashbangs in pocket for B4. They could definitely use that to blind those players inside the vault, but it looks like they might be going for a synchronized push here. The flashbangs are about to be coming out. They're going to be rushing into right behind the bar. It looks like to go for that plant. And P4 is getting in a position where he could go for a potential cover here. Spots out one player, needs to find a second as a Nitro does fly over. The plant is already down. 45 seconds left on that clock. He gets the very first. Needs to find a second now. It's a soft wall that he runs past, but unfortunately is not picked up by Kendra. Reloads that vector, goes for the fight. He has a high rate of fire gun. There is some verticality he needs to worry about, but as the plant and the counter defuse is coming down right around now, P4 needs to swing, finds the kill, and it's Vitality that win yet another round.
Kendra now finds himself all the way around Statuary together with Kendra, but Kendra's been taken out. Now he's able to open up onto the site, walk in, pick up one kill, couldn't pick up a second as he gets raided right away. It's Slevin to go injured and down. Packbull finds himself in a 1v2, finds one. It's been a 1v2, but there's smoke cannons coming out too. Still a minute left to play, so a lot of time for the players of Vitality to sort it out, spot his position, and win the gunfight.
They know where he is. Of course, there's a shield right behind that deer, and the deer is not bulletproof at all. It's Shinka to come right around the corner with the F2. He's go for that pre-fire. Spotted him rotating out and went for the kill, eventually finding it as well.
Now rotating towards the side of Sunny to have some kind of control onto the position of Vivo. They have some players around Sunny that he's probably able to take care of them quite easily. Now heading behind that shield, smoke is coming out. Shin gonna pick up the kill onto Kendrick here. There's a steps off the board. Now it's Gomfy to pick up a kill onto Shinka, and Slevin is 1-2. So it's a 4-2 situation. The control of Study has been really helping out so far. And now P4 finds himself in a 1v4 situation. No C4 to play with. Plant going down behind the shield. Players taking advantage of the shield as well to cover the plant and to hold off that singular doorway where P4 was coming back from. So another, the round for Secret. He might get a really easy win there.
It's looking like P4 is looking to create some chaos here as he's about to swing in, gets the first with the SMG, the second as well. That's a diffuser drop that could be huge here for Vitality. They need to recover that one now. Smoke canisters are coming in to support him as his teammates fall. There's a kill coming on the other side as well. Shinka knows one is outside of the window. P4 has that diffuser, but he's all alone now. He needs to hold off this push as he rotates back into the concrete. 15 seconds left on that clock. They have no clue where he is. He could be anywhere near here. Gets the very first kill. Now has the opportunity to rotate out. There's just no time left. 5 seconds on that clock. They need to go for a plant on the side of Keenan, but he does not have the diffuser, and it's Vitality that will be winning it here for now. putting themselves up to a map point. He's not quite sure where the push is going to be coming from, but he might be able to help P4 here. Indeed, he does. Gets that very first kill. The men advantage has been equalized for now, at least, as P4 rotates through. Bibu takes his spot onto those brown stairs. There is a player still repelled up here onto the study balcony, but the plant needs to be coming in soon. Packbull right behind the vault door is trying to do that now, but as he loses cover, it's going to be him that needs to fight through it now. The diffuser gets dropped, and it's only up to Kenbrew now, right onto the 90 hallway. He's going to be able to pick up one kill to start it off, but nothing more than that. It is a good house coming out, and his vitality that will bring us to a map number 3 on Cafe Dostoyevsky in just a small bit from now.
There's a player on that skylight that you talked about before. They can just go for a drop, but Packbull very much protecting that skylight so far. Gumpy going injured in the process. It's actually Packbull to pick up the kill onto P4, so an even process. But Gumpy could potentially be picked up again. Keenan now going back up the red stairs. No air jabs to stop him in the process. Claymore still no longer in the pockets of the players, so he needs to watch out for those as well. Cactus finds himself on the new bell, but people taking the kill on the back pull, so Keenan is now in a 1v3. Finds one. Still needs to find 2 more, and low HP. 30 seconds on the clock. The diffuser isn't in the hands of the players.
The diffuser had been dropped, but it's picked up instantly, and now the plant is coming down soon to force 45 seconds on the board, but not even getting that far. Bibu picks up the very final kill. Potential pusher plant from happening. So there is a bunch of stuff that needs to be done here by Vitality. As good mines are being tossed out, as Packbull that takes quite a bunch of damage there.
Exactly, it's Keenan to hold this line of sight here, but Bibu gets a 1 kill, Shinka 1-2. That means that Cactus can go for the plant. It's Rice to be taken out in the process, but P4 goes crazy picking up a double kill. Meanwhile, Cactus has fully done the diffuser so far. It's P4 to pick up that last kill as well from Slebin, trying to go back towards the side.
Tossed in, but the drop already came through. It's at least a player now you don't have to worry about anymore on the top floors. I believe that was a jump out to come through from Kenbrew.
Oh no, the player is still outside as well. Keenan is outside, so he's easily spotted by P4.
Uh-oh.
It's
a goal 6!
But that's a goal 6!
What happened there, P4? You should not have been allowed to win that one. He knew that weird gunfight we just saw. It's the long angle that comes in from Bibu. Picks up the kill. Kendrew, the last man standing, gives away his position as he gets the very final kill. This gives the opportunity freely to Cactus to go for a plant to the other bump side here. And Shirley is rotating around right now as the drops are starting to come through and the plant is being attempted. 45 seconds left and an ace clutch is all that they need to win this round here. He starts it off with a small amount of damage to Rise, but it's not going to be enough for him just yet to lock off the very first one. And now he's still in that 1v4. He needs to start defusing by 20 seconds from now, but he's not even going to be able to get to the site as Rise locks him off and Vitality picks up yet another round.
He doesn't start to wake up, but this year all around the new hatch, so they're dropping already close to the side, not even getting the first goal. It's P4 to be taken down.
Oh no, what are you doing, Packbull?
Packbull is whiffing the gunfight a little bit. Gets one, but it gets traded out straight away. It's only 2 more players on the side of Vitality, and no longer...
To this round here for Vitality. Now, a 3-0 is what they're currently on. They can afford to lose a round, but of course they're going to try their best to lock it off. Slow and the piano will be locking off the very first kill, and Cactus instantly after secured from the red stairs. It allows Secret to pick up that very first round, allows him to breathe just a little bit. A lot of damage as he tries to do himself.
Yeah, and obviously Kendrew has access to the Evil Eye. So we saw an Evil Eye right towards the plant spot here behind the bomb. But Packbull's trying to enter the side back through a rotate, but gets taken out by Bibu. A really long line of sight all the way from Bakery, but good enough for him to get that gunshot there. Cactus now going for the plant as Kendrew to pick up the shot onto Cactus. That is the diffuser being dropped and no more plant going on right now. 37 seconds left on the clock. Keenan finds himself on the red stairs. Kendrew will be the one to initiate in a gunfight the quickest because he has those Evil Eyes, still has the information of where the players might be. Long lines of sight for Keenan as well, so a lot of opportunities for the defenders to play around with, a lot of less time on the side of the attackers.
Oh, there we go. Keenan lives. Bibu gets taken out. It's only up to Shinka now in a 1-on-2. He needs to take these gunfights one by one, and the first priority will be Keenan indeed. And now he needs to head towards the side. It is just going to be the Maestro left. It's just Kendrew left right now, and it's going to be the Banshee that slows him down just ever so slightly as he hops over the wall to go for a plant. No, he doesn't have the time. Wanted to go for the kills right there and knew he was quite low, but unfortunately not able to find him at all. And that brings us to a 3-on-2.
Not happening just yet. He does hear the bulletproof camera being destroyed, so gets somewhat of an indication of a player being around that new hatch. Packbull's also dropped entirely to the bottom floor and is now looking to go back up towards the red stairs. Trigger discipline to not shoot the breach, but the drone has probably spotted out his position as well. It has, as Cactus goes for the swing and picks up the kill onto Packpool. He's now trying to find people that are walking in, but loses the gunfights there. Slevin finds himself in a 1v3. The Fuser going down as Cactus to plan successfully. Now a 1v2 situation. Gets the engine on the Bibu, but it wasn't enough, and it was the last player here to get that kill. The last remaining player of Secret, so a 4-2 split on their attack. Not the most positive one they've had so far,
no.
but definitely strong.
They need to push in. Cactus is a little bit confused, like where can they come from? Where are my teammates? Shinka as well, just crouching behind a reinforced wall, trying to be as safe as they possibly can, but the stunts coming in right now as well, followed up by some Excaros to stop any potential peak from that area. Has won that past 15 seconds right now. Shinka fails to win the gunfight, and it's going to be only up to Cactus now with a plant going down. He needs to swing in, he needs to get these kills, but he's being covered up from every single potential angle, and it's going to be Keenan for Secret that locks off that final kill and brings them to 4-3, starting to close that gap that has been gained by Vitality in the first round.
Of him on those windows, so Rise still dancing around in the piano lounge. Meanwhile, the players dropped around red as well. Was quickly in the shop. Has to cross a line of sight all the way from Cocktail if he wants to contest Rice's position in the bar.
All right, so we'll be able to pick up one kill. Gets challenged from the window. It's not a synchronized jump in, and that means right now he picks up yet another. It is a diffuser that gets dropped as well. It's only up to Slevin whilst Rise is low on HP, and he will be walking right into the gunfire of Cactus that was there to support him. Knew the drop came through from the red hair grenade that comes right next to Rise, but isn't able to quite get the kill. He does, however, get flanked from two different sides at the same time. The plant is looking to go down. A smoke grenades to be pushed in right here, and a little bit of damage being done, but not quite enough to win the round. It's a 1-on-3 with 17 seconds left, and the first gunfight doesn't even go their way. It's Kendrew that just comes in with the MG and guns them down one by one, even though there was information on them.
What is happening? Secret isn't really taking the initiative to take a lot more of the map control. The players of Vitality are just dancing around their standard spot. A train coming out though. Packball and Bibu, they both trade, so one player left on both sides. Cactus still has one of the smoke canisters. Doesn't have a shotgun, but I reckon with these longer range gunfights, he's actually in a better spot to use it right here. Use the last smoke canister and died straight away. So Shinka finds himself in a 1v3. Keenan now going to initiate the diffuser plan. Shinka that wants to peek that long hallway, but loses the gunfight.
Round and will find themselves up to a map and match point. A position that looked like it was Vitality's at all times. Shinka had no idea he was being flanked. Cactus gets a first down, wants to confirm him, costs him some ammunition, but it's a flawless round from Secret to come in the end there, and that will put them onto 6 rounds, and that will put them onto map and match point for now. Challenge back P4, the only one actually active in the side as the remaining members on Vitality try and retake the top. The push truly seems to be coming down from the dining dough as one is down on the white stairs trying to lock down P4, who is in a great position here. Looks out the first, tries and go for the second right now, but the planter actually manages to get that kill. 12 seconds as smoke canisters all being used in a 2-on-1 situation. Now it's Bibu that gets taken out last, and it's Secret that does take the win. It's their map, it is their game, and they will proceed to the upper bracket final.